Hey everyone, just want to take a few minutes to discuss with you about what the earnest money deposit is and what it's used for as a home buyer. So there's many different ways that the earnest money deposit will be handled. And really what the earnest money deposit is showing your commitment to the property. So showing that seller that, hey, I've written an offer to buy your home, and not only that, I'm really committed to purchasing it to the end so that they feel confident that you are going to close on the property, or the home rather. So sometimes you will give the earnest money deposit with the offer, hoping that the seller accepts it. Sometimes you'll do it as soon as it is accepted and the offer is bottom line. Or you may wait until after your home inspection and wait until both parties, you and the seller, agree to move past the inspection phase, meaning that you've agreed to the concessions that will be given, or the subs will repair, or you don't ask anything after the inspection. Say, hey, I'm ready to move forward after this, so now I'm going to deposit the earnest money deposit. And so many things have changed over the years, and the amount of the earnest money deposit is going to depend on you. But on the safe way of thinking of things, an additional purchase, meaning you're going to have a mortgage on the property, and you knowing what your closing costs are going to be, that the minimum should really be about 1%. If you want to show the seller that you are a strong buyer, then you want to do more than 1%. And the strongest that you really can do is 3%. Now, let's say that the purchase price is going to change because of appraisal, things like that. That, of course, will reduce your closing costs. And so then what will happen is that, that extra money will be refunded to you, usually at closing in the form of a check back to you. If you're buying the property in all cash, then you really do want to do at least a 2 to 3% earnest money deposit, because since there's no mortgage, it's kind of like saying, like, well, I really can buy this home all cash, and to show you that, and so that that I'm not, I'm not fraudulent in my proof of funds letter or proof of funds, that, hey, I'm going to permit 3% to the property. Now, depending on the kind of house you're looking for will depend on if you decide to write the offer with the earnest money deposit with it, after accepted, or after inspection. If it's a hot property, you're in a bidding war situation, then you definitely want to do the earnest money deposit up front, and I'd recommend you give them 3%. If it's going to be a situation where it's not really a hot property and you are actually concerned about the inspection, then you want to wait until after your inspection to provide that earnest money deposit. So it's a quick video on the explanation of the earnest money deposit. Keep in mind, it's not extra money. If you decide to back out of the property for a contractual reason, then there really shouldn't be an issue if you're getting the earnest money deposit back because you're not purchased the property. So just keep that in mind. If you have any questions, of course, there's more I could talk about with this. So just leave a comment below, or you can email me at closewithpatrice@gmail.com. All right, thanks. Have a good one. Bye.